I kind of feel like whispering in for this one because this is a much more controversial take on things. So I look under the hood for a lot of people running practices and see what's on their returns and see what they do in mindsets. And something that I see somewhat often is the hobby activities on their tax return. Their financial practices tend to underperform compared to people who I see where they just have the practice, they don't have other side gigs, they don't have real estate, and those firms grow really fast. And I think part of what that is it's the same effect as when you've got like a magnifying glass with the sun, right? If you're just sitting out and tanning, enjoying the sunshine, you'll get like a nice, gentle, even, warm sun glow, right? Versus if you're out there tanning and somebody comes up to you with the magnifying glass, like they're going to burn you really fast. And so I think the impact of being able to keep that focus in one place is why I see some practices booming, going crazy, really blowing up. And then I see others where if the advisors are trying to juggle these hobby businesses or juggling side gigs or things like that, it makes their practice stall out. And it also makes the practice not get up to size. And what I mean for up to size is when there's enough revenue, there's enough activity that it's able to basically professionalize everything within it so that the advisor themselves, that's the owner, isn't having to spend a ton of time maintaining it because it has its own dynamic internal energy. So I see a lot of like solo practitioners where they get kind of like burnt out on the business, and it's just because they're in the teenage years. Once they get through the teenage years and the professionalization and kind of just that focus energy, they get a lot more relief out of the practice itself. And so a lot of times they don't feel like they need to do like side gigs and things like that, but it's a big mistake that I see and something that I'm always a little leery of when I encounter people that have hobby businesses on the side.